Hi, Jennifer Witt here with the Witt Law Group. Were you arrested for DUI or some other criminal charge, and then shortly after your arrest, the case was dismissed? Well, stay tuned for this video because I want to explain something very important about that in the event your case is not actually dismissed. Hi, Jennifer Witt here with the Witt Law Group. I want to emphasize a problem with the word dismissed or dismiss. Everyone searches this term, right? If you're listening to me, you're probably looking at other defense attorneys and you have been criminally charged, or someone you love has been criminally charged, and you want the case to be dismissed. The word dismiss is so confusing for people because it really can be used at many places in the process of a criminal charge, and the average layperson doesn't understand, and it actually can come back to bite you. The thing that you want to have happen, when it happens, you may not really understand procedurally what that means. And the example I want to use that happens most frequently is people are arrested for DUI. That's the most often the situation we see it. Arrested for DUI, and a blood sample is taken, and it is sent to the crime lab, and those results will not be returned for 6 months, 9 months, can be well over a year. We have many cases like that. And the problem is the prosecutor cannot proceed on that case because the evidence isn't there. The evidence is at the crime lab, and they cannot bring you to trial within the speedy trial period with no evidence. So they decline charges or they dismiss the case. And the defendant thinks the case is actually dismissed, when in fact it's just a procedural move that the prosecutor has to make to preserve the ability to charge you later. So be aware that if you hear, hopefully you're searching this and you have not yet received gotten a warrant for not appearing, because what often happens, at least in our area, so many military members are in the service, they move, they're deployed, they don't get the summons, just things slip through the cracks, and then they have a warrant for their arrest, which is a terrible way to start a criminal charge, to not appear when you are supposed to appear. So be very careful. I understand you're probably, if you've been charged with DUI or another criminal charge, you're looking, how can an attorney get my case dismissed? Or you hear the jingles, DUI dismissed or whatever it is. It's really deceptive because it isn't that cases aren't dismissed, and we have many, many cases every week where our clients' criminal charges are dismissed. But it's different. It is a different stage of the game procedurally, and it's done in a different way. So if you were arrested and then immediately the charges were dismissed, or the prosecutor, or you heard the words decline charging, call a defense attorney. We began offering this monitoring service for this reason. It's a much lower cost. We just monitor it. We hope you don't get charged, but why charge you the criminal defense fee if we don't know yet if you're going to be charged? But we will charge you a smaller, low fee to make sure that in the event you didn't get the summons, we will be notified, so that we're monitoring that case. And we really did that because it was just, to me, very unfair that people understandably did not really grasp what those words meant right after their arrest, that the case was dismissed. It wasn't really dismissed long term. So this monitoring service, hopefully we're trying to reduce the odds that people will have a warrant and then start off on the wrong foot negotiating their case. So anyway, if you have an issue in Western Washington and want to learn more about this, I know it's a pretty confusing topic, and unfortunately it's not great news for those of you who felt like you just won the lottery if your case was dismissed. But always, check it out with a defense attorney. Maybe you got lucky and maybe the facts will warrant that did in fact happen, but always get experienced advice so that you know what to anticipate. And if you enjoyed this video or you found it helpful and you want more content like this, please subscribe to our channel. And if you want, you can leave comments below as to maybe a future video idea, and we'll try to do that for you. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this is helpful.